Hello and welcome to Loot from 95 to 99 Slayer. Please bear with me on the video and or audio quality as this is my first time recording with OBS, as well as the first video I've recorded in at least 6 months since losing my original YouTube account login credentials. Rest in peace. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, general advice, jokes, over-the-top criticisms, or just plain old want to tell me to F myself, please feel free to comment down below, or you can reach me on Twitter at DeedFWD, at DeedForward. Link will be in the description, as well as my in-game names Pay My Deed Forward, FWD for forward, or Pay My Deed Alt, my alt account, the only two accounts that I play anymore, where my private chat is just about always on one or the other, except for times like this when I'm recording and can't really be bothered. In any case, while you're at it, be sure to give this video a nice thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and more importantly, hit that subscribe button, alert bell enabled, so you don't miss any future content. And now on to the video. So from start to finish, I kept track of everything, XP gained in each skill, time spent in-game, kill count for Slayer monsters, and any and all bosses that you can track on the Ring of Wealth. Supplies, loot, money spent for resupplying, items needed for the tasks, for the clues. The only thing I can't find my starting values was the Slayer task point streak and the amount of points I had at the start, ironically. But I ended with, let me see if I ended with 4,002 points and a task streak of 636. So it was a little over 100 tasks from 95 to 99. And I also wasted a ton of points blocking and unblocking and reblocking the same stuff. So I started at 95. I cleared my whole block list, and also most of the extended tasks, because I just wanted to, start packing on points as well. Mainly for, in the end, getting the helm unlocks. Out of the 6 or 7 there are, I only have 1 unlocked. And this is what I ended with for my block list. Spiritual creatures, I killed a few, and that quickly went right back on the block list. Aberrant specters quickly went back on the block list. Elves, I used to not have that on the block list. They're pretty AFK, but for the experience and loot you get, it just wasn't worth it. Kraken, I completed log and then put that on the block list. Iron dragons, I did a few iron dragon tasks and then couldn't take it. And then greater demons, I did one task. Well, I started one task for greater demons, trying to solo Zammy, which it wasn't that bad, but for 3 kill trips and and with greater demons unextended, it's still such a high number. I just couldn't be bothered. Um, so I finished that one. I finished that one in the chasm. Got a few hard clues out of it. But all right. So before I get to the loot tab, I have a couple of pictures here. Well, a couple of four. Crap. Sorry, Amudo. Yes. How did I do this? All right. So this was my starting bank. Note the Eldridge Nightmare Staff, which I had at the start, thinking it was going to be better than it was. It was too much of a hassle switching between it for the limited times that I needed it. When I could just bring an extra brew. Sorry, an extra restore, not brew. But so I sold that very early on and kept the GP as platinum, which made all future bank edits a lot easier to keep track of, since it was a large platinum stack, and I wouldn't have to dip in to any of the loot tab in the end. Not once did I have to, for all the resupplies and clue items that I needed, like the Pharaoh Scepter. I ended up having to buy at some point. So then, and this was my bank after the grind. With the loot tab hidden, I sold everything off outside of the loot tab that held a GE value, with the exception of the last 9 items, starting from the crystal axe, but then starting from the crystal axe down to the platinum tokens, obviously. And on top of it, I zeroed out the other items that would also be considered loot, meaning like the 7 mil I had here at the start, I converted to platinum tokens. I dropped an easy, medium, and hard casket. Sorry for triggering. I converted the 12 forecath heads into assemblers using platinum tokens to buy the materials. I spent the 67,425 tokul that I originally had on just various gems and things, and then I sold in the GE and converted that to platinum to get it out of there. And then I held in my inventory the rest of the untradables that I had prior, but also obtained more during the grind. Spoiler alert. The shards, totems, and 2 dark claws. One was originally on my helm. Ironically, I actually started and ended with the same amount of totems and pieces. Totally wasn't planned that way, because I would have used the 3 extra totems that I got in the end if I got another Black Demon task. And this was the total XP gained in each skill and all trackable kills that I could get since the start of the grind. So I only allowed myself Duradell tasks and the clues I got along the way, obviously. Um, the only two exceptions I allowed myself during this was one, catching imps I came across, uh, because those are just way too tempting. Whether it's a baby imp or a lucky imp, if anything, um, it's free XP. Which gets me to my second exception, which was um, to allow myself the weekly tears for the weekly tears, which 4 separate times, I believe, also known as free room crafting experience. And all my genies and dunce randoms went to mining experience. The agility experience was mainly from the Wildy arena on clue steps. The thieving experience was mostly from the 2 or 3 times um, I had to um, mid clue step do a run through pyramid plunder to recharge the scepter, because I got that step so friggin' often. At least once every 3 clues. All my defense experience came from barraging, and the prey experience was a lot lower than what it would have been if I wasn't building the best loot tab that I could. I only used the Bone Crusher for normal and big bones if I wasn't using Bones to Peaches, which ordinarily I would use for everything outside of Vorkath and DK. Um, in total, this took 245 hours in game, which that includes everything, um, just the total in-game time. But overall, averaged 17,371.5 Slayer experience an hour. Um, and then I also got the total efficient hours gained throughout the whole thing for Crystal Math Labs and also for Temple. And then the EHB for Temple, and also the clue efficiency hours spent for Temple, which for the master clues it's to be determined because I haven't opened the clues yet. They're sitting at the end of my loot tab, and then all the trackable kill counts that I could get. So I zeroed everything out on the Slayer Helm and Ring of Wealth at the start at 95, and then also went and looked at my Demonic Gorilla kill count and the Lizardmen kill counts. And the final pick of info before I get to the loot tab is the supply cost and also the straight GP gained in the loot tab. Spoiler alert, which you'll see in a few minutes or a minute. So I sorted the supplies used by the total cost from greatest to least. You may notice a chunk of consumables excluded from this list that were on the first picture. It's because they were also received as loot, so I subtracted all that was purchased, converted it to platinum when I was selling everything, and dumped the remainder in the loot tab. And for mana rays, mana rays won't be in either because due to forecast, I actually evened out um, at the end from both. And the next column was the miscellaneous used, including Death Scoffer, which was only part of my cost of death, since Forecath and Grotesque Guardians have their own death fee, which for those I just used the GP in the loot tab. I suck. But I swear most of the deaths were due to DC, which also almost included a death to DC by Scotizo. Thankfully, I got the kill when I logged back in. I don't know what I got, but I only lost the whatever loot it was, the hard clue, possibly an elite clue. And I checked after that, no uniques. So, thankfully, that would have been a huge loss. And the final column is the amount of straight GP I ended with in the loot tab, and then the added 672k from all the bank cluttering insignificant drops, like a rune crossbow. I had just a handful of like summer pies from Cerberus, all the various potatoes you get as food drops from God War's dungeon. Those I just chucked in the GE and took the price because it just made the bank look awful. It was like 200 items of just random crap like that. And then finally, you'll see momentarily, I organized the loot tab to look a bit more, eye-appealing, separating the common alkables that I would normally alk, on the task, which I tried not to do for the most part, but there was a handful that I alked on task, but for the most part, I banked all that I could just to see the numbers go up on all these items instead of just having a GP value. And out of the ones that I banked that I normally alk, it was 4,480 items in total, which would have got me almost 300k extra magic experience and 368k more profit, but not huge. But it definitely looks better now. So let me get to that. God, I'm having so much trouble with this. Okay. Ooh. I guess it doesn't matter if you see this now. Okay. So this. So this is everything except for the loot tab. And that's everything with a GE value. That can go, that can go. Craft cable leave. Okay, and these are the extras, so finally, this is the loot tab. So 157 mil in the end, starting from the top, the uniques and untradables. All four whips were received from Abyssal Demons, the 21 something that I killed, the 70 sire I killed, I got nothing. I was hoping, but I really don't like killing sire. The pet kraken I received at kill count 1057, and the jar was 1166, which that's where I ended my kraken boss kills for log complete, and then I just killed the regular cave kraken until I got the uncharged version of the trident, which is a total separate item in the collection log. And after that, I blocked the task because it's just a slow task and not enough GP for the XP. And if I'm killing the babies, it's a complete waste using the same staff. The Tokul, 102,280 is worth approximately 870 GP, 1000 GP. And the dragon knives I got as a single drop from Drake's. I got one mole boss task, which my first kill must have been in Iron Man. Did more damage to me because there was no drop after. I had my alt waiting to see if anything was dropped, but nothing. And then the heads, which I'm psyched to have gotten the Abbey Demon head, and a KQ head, which I didn't kill that many Calphite Queens, but so this is my second one before the guaranteed what is it, broken head drop at 256. So sorry for anyone that's going dry on that, but I'm so psyched to have it. And then I also got a basilisk head. The only other head I'm missing now for log is actually two. I'm missing Kurask head, and which I'm around kill count for, so hopefully soon in the future. That'd be pretty cool. And then for obvious reasons, the Alchemica Hydra head, which I have 0 kill count, so obviously. Then for Jad tasks, which I've yet to complete an Inferno, which I regret not, learning the Inferno prior to doing all this, but now it's going to be after I max before I start learning that. But in any case, I did 6 Jad tasks and 3 regular Tezahar creature tasks. I turned in two fire capes already for a pet chance, and then decided to just bank them. And at 99 Slayer, if I don't have it, then I can go back and turn them in. Which I have one other cape in the master stash unit. So I'm actually gonna turn in all 5 of these to try. And I got 5 extra Vorkath heads, 1 occult, ballista limbs, which for the collection log I have 2 ballista limbs and 1 Zenite shard. And then also got a duplicate Dark Claw. And then also 6 chewed bones, which I'm going to turn in a second. And then, so these are the alkables, the 4,480 quantity alkables, all amounting to about 40 mil. There was a handful of dragon items that I was alking, like at Vorkath mainly, for my first 100 or 200 Vorkath kills before I decided to start banking everything. So kind of regret that because it would have almost doubled the numbers. And then I have two separate. I don't know why I put a break for the raw materials. I guess I could do it like this. So raw materials part one. Originally, I wanted to also calculate all the banked XP, but I spent so much time on everything else, tracking everything else and organizing it for this video that I said screw it. I might calculate all the banked XP, after this video, but if I do, it'll be on Twitter. It'll just be a picture or two of all the banked XP. So most of this forecast. And the second, so a lot of Bloodveld heads. So I was kind of surprised, like 5 Calphite heads I got throughout everything, which I've killed Calphites, as much as any other task like Bloodvelds. So I don't know where the hell those have gone. These are just the seeds that I picked up. There was a handful of herb seeds that I didn't bother. What was the lowest one? Yeah, so like worm and dwarfweed, 200, I think like 300 or 400 each. They were when I started this a month ago. Was like the limit. Seeds nowadays are so cheap. And then don't ask me. I was picking up limpwort seeds and watermelon seeds, and I have no clue why. Like even from the Kraken boss, dropping them, it's still not even a significant number. But anyway, then all the herb and cooking and the logs. Then, alright, don't want to go too fast. So then there was the ammunition and miscellaneous stuff. I missed a note that I made for myself. The buckets of sand. I took out all the 84 daily I get banked. Originally, the huge chunk, I think it was like 1,000 or 2,000, I sold when I was selling everything off, and then just the last couple days worth, I just dropped on the ground. So it was 312 is what I actually got from the Calphite Queen, and for 300 of them, and 12 of them were from Earth Implings. So these are all the excess runes. Because I wasn't alkin most of the time. I had a heck of a lot left over nature runes. Actually, even if I alked everything, I still would have had left over. I think death runes were really the only ones that I started to start was hurting on. Um, Bloods I was well packed from the start. The dragon arrows, that's two or four. I can't remember if it was 30 or 60 drops from a deranged archaeologist boss task. It was a just an archaeologist boss task, but because it's from Duradel, yeah, I could do the deranged Fossil Island variant, which I much prefer. You just go in max gear and quick kills. I was able to extend it to 50. So these from the Clue Step Sarah and Zami mages. 51 crystal keys, which if I was iron, that'd be awesome. Then the bronze spares and black regular axes. It was more so I was just trying to see how many I'd get. Sandfew serums, all gotten from Kraken, which I've used a few for DK trips. I did 2 or 3 DK trips. My first one was a duo with my friend Zippin, and then he didn't have the diaries completed, so a lot less bones than we should have gotten for that task. He actually got most of the kills. I was juggling everything. I couldn't keep up with the DPS, but I did 1 or 2 more solo tasks after. And the weapon poisons, and I think that's everything notable. And finally, the clues and a mystery box. And yes, um, yes, it was only a single quizmaster random I got throughout the whole 245 hours. I was very disappointed, especially because I got this one like right at the start of this whole grind, and thought like, oh, it's gonna be a great idea. I can bank them, have a few of them in the end, but it didn't work out how I wanted. Um, and then one crystal imp I saw. I think I snagged another 1 or 2 bare hand throughout, and then two of my last 2 dragon imps. I actually got like 10 or 15 throughout this whole thing, but I just opened as is, which I'm gonna open these in a second. And then my first lucky imp, first one I've saw since I got the level to be able to get. I was crapping myself when I saw it on my alt, because I wasn't even logged in on my main. I was just getting my alt set up to do something, and I started freaking out because I have to log in on the other screen, bank pin, find my 100 kits, and my heart was racing, but I got it. So I'll open that in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna start by yeah, I can deposit these. Oh yeah, I removed the placeholder. Sorry, my mind is scattered right now. I really just don't want to lose the placeholder for the Lucky Imp. Alright, so I'm going to open those first. I'm going to do those. Okay, and then I'll open the clues. Alright. Okay, I think I got everything to make this quick. First, the mystery box. Lame. You know, I've never met anyone to have gotten the stale baguette, or whatever the unique was for that. Crystal Imp. Eh. And Magic Seed. Dragon Jab Heads. I'm gonna hold off a second. I love that they removed the 10 teleport daily cap on that. Where the hell am I going? Please. Yes. And not lucky, not lucky. Oh, no whammy, no whammy, stop. Come on. Rip. That leaves me with one fire cable left in the master stash spot. These are super useful. I'm using magic logs just because that's what was in the bank from the loot. Probably should have just went and got 6 redwood logs, but well, whatever. And next. Ah, my throat hurts. I'm not used to talking. I mean, I'm not a streamer. I don't know if who knows that, but so normally my talking is with my fingers. Man, get better stuff with the mangled ones. Damn. I remember when Mr. No Sleep got his full helm. I swear he must have jumped out of his chair. Alright, that was pretty lame. 13k for... No. Alright. And Lucky Imp. Actually, I think I needed that for the collection log. Oh, wait. Okay. Damn, almost 1,000. Okay, sweet. Collection log. Alright, not bad. I'm happy. Especially seeing most of the lucky imps that I see on YouTube videos get absolute crap. That's pretty cool. Nice. Alright, the clue openings. So on all my previous videos on my other channel, this was always my most nerve-wracking part. Yeah, I always be on edge because of master clues and having to pause the video every time. So I'm kind of hoping that I don't get too many of them. But I mean, and then obviously on the same token, I kind of want a lot of them because it would be nice collection log value, and also almost at whatever the 100 reward is. The master. Nice. It's my second pair of ranger boots. I actually just got the other pair not too many clues ago. That's awesome. So it's only elites and master clues that I'm pending. Actually, let me throw that over here. Oh, the reason I have the beginner clue here is because beginner clues absolutely suck. Horrible. The loot sucks, and they are worse to do than easies or mediums. So I actually completed the log on my 400th beginner clue, and then the emote came out. So I eventually, a few months after the emote came out, I just sat there doing the extra 200 and just didn't care what I got. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. I got almost back-to-back rangers. Not too many clues, 300 and something. Ah, that's nice. Damn. Alright. What the hell? So for elites, only 72, slacking on that, and masters, 60, so 40 more. But hard, I have 70 unlocked, and fingers crossed. Not a bad start. Not bad. Damn. Oop. Alright. That would have been awkward. And the first master. Alright, Sherlock, don't fuck me. And I'll be back after this. Oh, before I forget, because I sold everything off, everything that I need for master clues, I'm going straight to the GE to grab, and only using platinum tokens, just so I can get a value at the end of this tab. Alright. Okay, that was a pain. One master. Oh, I so regret dismantling my bank before doing this. I had, before this, every clue step, I had a clue tab with every step for masters and elites already. Dissect an eel, I had like 50 eels already in there. Alright, just want to make sure I'm not mixing. Alright. On drop rate, I should be getting, I think it was 13 masters. Which I guess won't be too bad once I get a few in. Because I'll pretty much have everything ready. Oh no, I'm supposed to. Yeah, this goes to loot. Okay. And here we go again. Okay, that one wasn't as bad. Right into another. Alright. See you in a few. Okay, that one was a bit easier. Ah, my heart's racing. I was doing a trio mage. No food, just crystal bow. ended up telling telling to Narda after it was done with 5 HP and 7 poison hit right as I clicked the altar. Not that it would have really mattered, but oi. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Oh, I also have obviously everything's tracking uh, here, so everything above that. Come on. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm pretty sure that's new. That is a good looking clue. Alright, back at it. Alright, well, that one wasn't so bad. New fashionscape. Alright. Damn, that's cheap. That might be new. Rip. I'm pretty sure. Hold on one second. Ouch. Yep, those were the mega rare table. 1 in 16,250. And the only thing cheaper on the mega rare table would be 5 super attack. That sucks. Sweet. Nice. I don't think I have any of those. Oop. Alright. Let me go bang this one out. Okay. That took a bit. Oh, I'm getting wiped out. Come on. Alright. BRB. Okay. Sweet. I'm pretty sure I already got those. Yeah, I can't believe for the all clue scroll log, it took me forever to get my first one of these. Ah, that was quick. Alright, now I'll be back. And that was a quick one. Okay. Oh, okay. What the hell is this? I didn't even know this existed. Shit. $400 hard clues. Alright. And BRB. Alright, and number 8. Oh yeah. Alright, number 9 coming up. Okay, and number 9. Alright, I'm so tired. Okay. So that makes 10. God, I need a break. My ass hurts. Damn. Sweet. Oh yeah, that reminds me. The Gothics. On one of the Juno trips, I talked to Juno at Tears of Gothics steps. I forgot I haven't done my tiers this week and got a level. It doesn't look all nice 2-2-2-2 anymore. Alright, number 11. I'm tempted to just juggle it. That's a hell of a clue. Ah! Sweet. I think that's my second gilded. First for the hard log. Oh. Third. Not bad. Getting nervous. I hate juggling masters. Alright. So let me go do this one, and then I can start on the elites. Okay. So number 11. Let's see what I got on the hards. So an extra 14 oily domes unlocked. Damn, it's a lot of boots. Alright. Oh, how much do I have? So starting at 15 with elites. Alright, on to the next one. And master casket number 12. God, I'm losing my voice. Alright, and back out. Alright, and master 13, which is how many I should have gotten on drop rate for everything. Okay. When will it end? And back at it. So master 14 completed. Ooh. Oh, that's cheap. Number 15. And number 15 down, or done. Oi. Alright, number 16. Okay, number 16 done. God, I swear I'm rebuilding the whole clue tab. Number 17. Alright, master clue number 17. Damn, another one. Oi. Alright, number 18 incoming. And number 18 completed. Okay. Do I dare try juggling? Sweet. Alright, so that's going to be 19 total in the end. Well, let me just bang this out real quick. Alright, finally. So done with everything except for masters. So 19 masters in the end. Which for the temple clue efficiency will be 6.3 hours. I'm exhausted. For the elites, we only got one extra, one new item, I should say. So now the masters. Alright, hopefully this is nice and quick. If I get a mimic, I'm gonna have to go get a blowpipe. Oh, there we go. Not bad values. Oh. Alright, well, time to go buy some gear. Alright, so I'll just say it. I am so dumb. I am so dumb. I knew I was going to get at least one mimic. I could have had claws this whole time. It would have saved me so much of a hassle. My brain is just burnt. I think that's everything. Holy shit. Damn. Alright. Wasn't bad. And the extra loot is 600 deaths. I'll take it. Alright. Come on. I don't know why it always does that. Alright. Damn. Sweet. Damn, I'd like at least one more mimic. After going through the hassle. finally. Did it click? Oh. Ah, yes, just about bedtime. Let me throw these over here. Actually, I can move those on. Alright. Damn, that's a lot. Alright. So... one more. I can't remember if it was 15 or 16. So one more there. 95k experience gained just from the clues, and alright. So an additional 687. 3.45. $20.4. And 37. So on top of it, all the clues. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Because I can't do math right now. So the easy clues, mediums. So happy I got ranger boots. Come on. Holy shit. And the hards. And elite. And the 19 masters. With one mimic. Amounts to just under 68 mil, which added to the 157 mil loot tab is 225. Which is, in the end, with doing the clues, it's just under a mil an hour, I guess. My slacking ways. So everything's uncharged, and yeah, so once I sell everything back, so at least my bank grew in the end. I think I lost 200 mil from when I, just in the gear from when I started. At the beginning of the month, it was about 200 mil in total. 200 mil in total in all my gear. More expensive than it was when I sold it. God, I can't even form a sentence right now. Alright, this is probably going to be the last big clue grind I'm going to be doing for a while at least. Unless I get the tab set back up, but pretty much everything in my bank is going to be going to rune crafting. I'm getting me runners to 99 and my friend Zippin. He's 91 or 92 rune crafting, so should be approximately enough. We'll see, hopefully. Yeah, so until next time, sorry for trailing on forever and ever and ever. Hopefully I can shorten the next video. I gotta play around with splicing multiple videos together, but since this is my first time on OBS, I didn't want to play around with it anymore. I just wanted to get this video done with. The best I could do for now. But anyway, until next time, pay my deed forward, and don't forget to pay it forward. Ciao.